So if you're just listening to audio, just know.
Oh, that's right. We gotta address both.
Yeah, just know that now we're available in the flesh on video. On our YouTube channel.
You're available in the flesh. I'm married.
I got pictures up.
Pictures up.
Pictures up.
Let's roll sound.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Sound speeds.
Camera speeds. 2. Awesome. Take 2. Mark.
Set up.
Set. And action.
Welcome to the Penn Cinema Podcast, your behind-the-curtain connection for movie news and reviews. Now here are your hosts, Penn Ketchum and David Moulton.
Welcome to the show. I'm David Moulton.
And I'm Penn Ketchum.
What's up? My dude.
David,
Welcome to the show.
I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd look like this. This isn't what I expected.
You didn't expect this?
When we went from audio to video, I didn't know what. Is this what you pictured?
I always imagined you like
this.
Yeah. I mean, I also imagined like a tutu.
Right. well, I got one on.
You
just,
I just
can't see it
from where I'm sitting.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I wonder how many, some of our listeners, like Marley Bear, or even like Tony Belonge.
Tony Belonge.
Some of them know us.
Yeah.
You know, so they're not at all surprised to see
they're like,
us.
oh, these are real people.
Right. But then there's some people, I think, today that are listening that are like, oh, they'd never met us. You know, and maybe never even seen like the caricatures. Like, they have no idea.
Right.
So, like,
here we
what's
are.
up?
So if you're just listening to audio, just know.
Oh, that's right. We gotta address both.
Yeah, just know that now we're available in the flesh on video. On our YouTube channel.
You're available in the flesh. I'm married.
Yeah, you can find us on YouTube, and it is
And Spotify.
Well, yeah. Video going out on Spotify as well.
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't know how to do that. We'll figure it out.
All right. But if we're not trying to force people to watch this.
No. It'll still be the same old show, but now.
Don't worry, it's not any better.
In higher def, yeah. As we referred to earlier, this isn't the kind of trash you can throw away.
Right. Don't worry. It's still not any good.
Still us, yeah.
No, but what I was going to say was, like, so for example, if you're driving to work, like, I don't know, just randomly, like if you're driving to Mannheim for work and you've been listening to the show for 8 years on your commute, maybe on double speed, you know, you're eating a pound of bacon on your way to Mannheim.
This sounds really familiar.
I'm not trying to name any names.
Yeah.
But there is a little wobble gobble involved. Yeah, exactly.
That's right. We're not going to point anything out.
No. We don't want to name names, but his initials are Mystery Gobble. And if I think that we should recommend he continue to listen, because I don't want him to drive off the road, you know, watching us. Yeah. Because once somebody lays their eyes on you, David, they can't look away.
That is true. It's like a car accident. You're like, I mean, I don't want to be here, but here I am.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. So anyway, the first piece of news we have today, we have a lot of hard-hitting journalism, as always.
Oh, of course.
And at the top of the show, the very number one news item is to report that the Penn Cinema Podcast is now available on video. Yeah. We should report that so they know.
Now, people, for a little while now, we've been putting just the audio on our channel. You know, 4 or 5 people have been watching. Nah. It's nice.
Nah.
But this is different.
As Spike Lee would say, nah.
Imagine those, like, 4 to 10 people that found, just unadvertised, found our YouTube page and subscribed. Are going to be like,
they don't stand a chance.
No. Can we talk about something that's bothering me?
What's your problem with David?
This is my problem. What is up with this weather, Penn?
What, the cold?
It's gotten far too warm, too fast.
Yeah.
I had to turn my heat down. I was like, it's too hot to sleep.
Yeah.
I didn't wear a jacket today. I'm in here with my sweater off.
Yeah.
I got problems with this.
Life is good. I'm cool with it.
Nah.
I'm cool with it because here's my problem.
What's your problem?
My problem is this. I'm going to tell you my problem. This is the new segment. All right. What's your problem?
With Penn.
With Penn. Yeah. My problem is this. This is my problem. My problem is for the last number of years, I've been complaining, I miss when we used to have winter. I miss because remember the last few years it's been never dip below 50, riding your bike all year long, never inside.
Totally.
Totally. And I used to say these really snarky things because really what I was saying was I'm aware of climate change and I'm not sure that you are. right? When people say I miss winter, that's what they're trying to tell you. You know what I mean? So I used to run around saying how I miss winter. And then this year, here we are, and we're having a proper ass winter.
Yeah.
It is cold as hell.
Yeah.
As my friend AT would say, it's cold as a witch's tit in a brass bra.
Wow.
That's what he says.
That's an image.
Yeah, it is.
And we're visual now. So
we are.
It's not an image you see, though.
See, if we were audio, we could have said that we had one on display.
Right. Now,
now the gig is up.
Now we can't lie as much.
But you know what we can tell the truth about, which we've always lied about for years?
What's that?
We have a team of experts with us today.
There's literally an audience.
They're both on Facebook, wishing they were doing something else. But they are hanging on our every word. We have a production crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway,
it's embarrassing for everybody.
Now we're having an actual winter.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I can complain about it. Because I was complaining because it was so cold. It was 0 degrees for 2 weeks. And now we're in the 40s in the afternoon, but it's still dipping down into the 30s at night. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with the transition. We had winter. I'm sorry that I used to complain about not having winter. And now we can we just be done? Can we move into spring?
Yeah. That's the thing. This is too close to spring, and spring is too close to summer, and I ain't got time for that.
You ain't got time for the summer.
I ain't got time for summer.
You'd be all sweating.
I'm sweating now. It's been ridiculous. All right.
Well, speaking of sweating, did I tell you that we booked Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man?
You didn't.
All right. Well, listen, David. Let me break something down for you.
Is this something I've never heard before?
I have new news.
Okay. All right. I'm all ears.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. You sitting down? David sat on the cat.
Yeah. Again, it hasn't happened in a while.
That was a great bit.
Yeah.
But now on video, it doesn't work.
It doesn't, unless you bring in a cat.
Well, we need to bring in a stuffed cat.
Yeah.
And just
and then just pull it out of my ass. I was sitting on it the whole
just
time.
Have the tail hanging. You ever see that? Somebody's driving down the road and they have a pair of legs hanging out of their trunk?
No, because I don't follow criminals.
All right. Well, you should. It's really funny. All right. So David, have a seat. Let me break it down for you.
Yeah,
you know what good friends we are with Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
We had so much fun over New Year's with Stranger Things. And so next up, from our friends at Netflix is Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man, Cillian Murphy, and Barry Keoghan, who I recently watched in Crime 101.
Whoa.
He was freaking amazing.
Not to be confused with the other guy who went to jail.
The one that you...
Thought he was.
That I had straight that you screwed up.
That's never happened.
Is that the one?
You'd have to listen back to find out.
Is that who you're talking about? We'll have to get the Abacus. Abacus. Which one of us? I'm pretty sure it was David.
It's hard to tell. Honestly, it could have been either way.
There's no way David was wrong, so obviously.
Not again.
Anyway, we got a poster for it. We got a release date. It's March 6th. Tickets are on sale now. It looks freaking amazing. I cannot wait to see it.
We're going to talk about the trailer here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, so we'll talk about the Peaky Blinders trailer.
You are a huge fan of SNL.
Big time. Me and the girls.
You and the girls.
Yes, all of us.
All girls. Just
Period.
you.
All the girls.
And all the girls.
Right. All the
big
girls.
fans of SNL. Leaving most of the rest of the men.
The rest of the world.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know about that SNL.
Right.
There's a feature-length documentary titled Lorne coming out that's focusing on Lorne Michaels. Just about how his rise to power, I guess.
Now, what's interesting...
Wasn't there just a movie about this?
No, there was just a movie about SNL.
Okay.
And what's interesting to me is this movie was not on my radar, and now all of a sudden it comes out in April.
Yeah.
Like a month and a half from now.
That is an ongoing theme with all the movies we're going to talk today.
So they made a documentary about Lorne Michaels, which only makes sense. I mean, he's one of the most interesting people in the history of television.
Right.
Feature-length documentary is being released in movie theaters. It's from Focus Features, one of our favorite studios. We love Focus. And Yet here we are, 7 or 8 weeks out. And this is not only the first time the first time I heard about this movie, it has a release date in 7 weeks. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, a lot of the movie, it's like they were holding out for something. It didn't come, and then they're just like, oh, okay.
I think it's the fallout from the writer's strike.
Oh, really?
Like, I think all those projects that got backlogged are now all of a sudden, like, on their way.
And Fallout 2 just ended.
And Fallout 2 is over,
So Fallout from
right,
Fallout.
obviously.
All right.
Now, this next one is the most interesting. Well, it's the most interesting, but the second funniest news of the day. The funniest news of the day is yet to come,
Okay.
which could be the funniest news of the week.
Yeah.
If we had multiple shows in the week,
Right.
this next piece of news after the one I'm about to say, but the one after,
So not this one, but the
right,
next
but
one.
the following,
but
right?
the
You
one
have the
before-
one I'm about.
The one before 3 from now.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
That's the one that would be even if we had multiple shows a week, the one before 3 from now would be the funniest news of the entire week.
Yeah.
And I would dare say maybe the year.
Whoa.
Certainly 2026. Maybe not the last 12 months,
Whoa.
but definitely the last 7 weeks.
Okay.
All right, so before we get to that, the most interesting news of the day, besides the big Penn Cinema Podcast news, the most interesting news of the day is that Disclosure Day, this upcoming sci-fi thriller, would you call it a thriller?
Yeah.
Emily Blunt,
Steven Spielberg.
brought to you by our friend Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Disclosure Day is being rumored to be a sequel to Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah. I think this is solely because of the short, the Super Bowl teaser.
Yeah.
That does show a scene of like something coming out of the clouds, reminiscent of
So you're
Close
not
Encounters.
So you're not buying the rumor. You're saying it's rumor, not fact.
Now, let me poll the audience.
Okay.
How many people have seen Close Encounters?
What? Well, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I have too.
Right.
But
When was the last time you saw it?
Oh my God. Over 15 years
Yeah,
ago.
me too. I
Yeah.
want to rewatch it.
No,
That's the one with the mashed potatoes, right? Where he's obsessed with building the mound, right? Yeah.
It's the one with the old people who go swimming and get younger.
Right.
Oh, that's Cocoon.
Right. I think, first of all, I agree that it's fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Amy has a podcast. Amy has a great podcast. And
Oh, was it video?
it's called Plant the Seed of Learning. And
Okay,
it is
but is it
video.
video?
It is video, but it's not cool as this video.
How did she get there ahead of us?
Right. By doing the whole thing through Zoom, which requires fewer cameras, fewer lighting.
Right.
You know, you don't have to go get a ghost face, popcorn bucket, you know, all this kind of stuff. So
Everyone
anyway,
should.
she's got this great podcast, and you should check it out if you're interested in early childhood education. And on her podcast, she has a whole segment, and it's called, it's not fact or fiction, but it's like viral or fact or viral or something like that. Vital or viral, something cutesy.
Big fan over here?
A huge fan.
You listen all the time.
I'm
right?
actually the executive producer of her show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Whoa.
How do you like
Whoa.
them apples?
Well, you sure know a lot about it.
Which, by the way, we haven't talked about the Dunkin' Donuts commercial. How freaking great was that?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it on YouTube? You didn't look it up? Look it up. There was a Dunkin' commercial. It's a spoof on Good Will Hunting. It has Ben Affleck playing Good Will Hunting, and
They're
then
all younger, right? I know
Well, they're
that.
all playing characters from '90s TV shows. And at the end, Jennifer Aniston knocks on the window with Tom Brady and says, "I got his number. How do you like them apples?" Or actually, she goes, "How do you like these nuts?" So anyway, Dunkin' commercial is totally worth looking up. But all of this is to say, I think that Disclosure Day being a rumor is, I'm going to say it's fiction. I'm just going to say it's not
Yeah.
a sequel to Close Encounters. But David, mark my words. If it is a sequel to Close Encounters of the Third Kind, that's the biggest news of the year, I'm going to say.
I think it's incredibly unlikely that it is.
So you're not even going to let me have it, like, for a second.
Not really. I mean, I just don't think the audience. Close Encounter, like nobody knows enough about Close Encounter, but maybe that's the trick.
David, all right, can we just go down this alley for just a second?
Look, you and I are movie people, right? But if you go and talk to non-movie people,
They don't need, it doesn't matter. All right, just hang with me 1 second. Trust me. Follow me down this little road here.
this is an alley.
This is an alley. If it's true, it's a freaking masterstroke, right? I mean, it's absolutely genius. If Disclosure Day can stand on its own 2 feet and be good enough by itself,
Right.
so it attracts an audience because it looks really good, and it's a sequel to Close Encounters. Find me a parallel. There's nothing as exciting has ever happened in the history of cinema. Because, okay, you're going to go to The Force Awakens and you're going to be like, oh, what about episode 7? Well, episode 7 was amazing and it was so exciting. But we had how many years to like get amped? We had like 2 or 3 years like from when we started hearing about it to when it actually happened. This would be the best kept secret in Hollywood and the most exciting thing that has happened in cinema in years.
All right. I, as a concept, I think it's pretty highbrow. In execution, I just don't see it coming through.
I'm nothing if not highbrow.
Yeah, consummately highbrow.
All right.
Next up, we have a movie that I think really appeals solely to Penn.
Obviously, I was the target audience.
Jason Statham is playing Jason Statham himself in Jason Statham Stole My Bike. Or as I like to call it, Jason Statham didn't say hi to me at the party. The Penn Ketchum story. This is supposedly a action comedy where Jason Statham plays himself and then shenanigans happens.
Shenanigans ensue?
Yeah. What do you think of this? I think it's the best thing that's ever happened since Close Encounters.
I think it's
part of a sequel movie.
I think it's a paycheck movie that I don't want to see.
Oh.
It reminds me, what was that movie Nick Cage played a couple years ago where he played himself?
And that was great.
And it was good, but it wasn't, I'm not sure. Did we love it?
I loved it. You didn't watch it.
Yes, I did.
No way.
Absolutely, I watched
it. No way.
it.
That's totally a Penn's talk up and then not watch movie.
Abacus. Find that episode.
Find the episode.
All right. So what? We know nothing about this except that Jason Statham is set to play with himself in Jason Statham Stole My Bike.
Yeah. And when has Jason Statham ever taken a paycheck movie?
Right. You mean this week?
Yeah.
Besides Shelter?
Since Shelter.
I got a paycheck movie in the building right now.
Since when?
It's taking up space in Theater 9.
All right. Finally, the last thing we have is Sony is rebooting Charlie's Angels. And this comes... Do you remember the joke Elizabeth Banks, starring Elizabeth Banks?
Yes, directed by Elizabeth Banks.
It came from Charlie's Angels, didn't it?
Yes.
The last time
it was an Elizabeth Banks movie, starring Elizabeth Banks, produced, directed, every freaking frame before. We were 20 minutes into the movie before they took her name off the screen.
Yeah. And we are now in an era, over 7 years into this. An era. Over 7 years into the show, and now on video, where stuff that came out during this podcast is now coming out as a reboot.
That makes me feel
of itself.
Old. So you're saying we've been doing the show so long that movies we made fun of the first time are coming back around again to get made fun of again. Awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So
the only problem with that is that we do like Sony. I mean, Sony makes great movies.
Yeah. Charlie's Angels as a concept, I think, is has legs, but I think the last movie was horrible.
Yeah.
From what I understand, apparently everyone who was a part of it hated being on it too. So.
You didn't watch it?
No.
Okay.
Did you watch it?
I don't remember.
I'm not surprised.
Shuddy.
All right. Well, that's all the news fit to print.
Oh, what's up? David, this morning we have 10... What?
People might think that you're just doing that because we're on video now.
Oh, right.
But everyone should be aware that Penn brings the moves every time.
Whether you're watching or not, you can count on me. Some people bust a rhyme, I bust a move.
And you should know that for a long time, it was just for me.
Right.
And now it's for everybody.
Yeah. Which I know was really hard for you.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to...
I mean, right after Valentine's Day, too.
And that stings a little.
I have some things to get over. My therapist and I, extra long sessions for the next couple weeks. All right, moving into trailers.
We have 10 trailers. Most of them are good. Couple stinkers.
Yeah.
Not really stinkers.
Just not interesting.
We got a TV show that David's trying to dress up as a movie trailer.
You mean Peaky Blinders?
I'm talking about Deep Water. Peaky Blinders has a theatrical release. It's March 6th.
Deep Water has a theatrical release?
It says it's brought to you by 20th Century Fox. or 20th Century, but it says Hulu all over it.
The trailer I watched said coming to theaters.
All right, well, we'll take your word for it. First up, we have my trailer of the week.
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man from my new favorite movie studio, Netflix. The teaser trailer dropped. What? Why are you sitting
Never before has there been a man so hot and cold. Next week, you'll be like, I hate Netflix. They're the worst. I'll never show any of their movies ever again. And then the following week, my favorite movie theater production company is Netflix, and it always has been, and it forever will be.
If Amy was here, she would be going all or nothing. That's my guy.
That is
me. All or nothing. Peaky Blinders picks up the story where it left off.
Now, it's called Immortal Man because he was quote-unquote dead at the end, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
I haven't watched the
show.
And
it's basically an extension of Thomas Shelby's story. Continues the arc. I think it looks amazing. It looks so well done. Of course, lots of people think it's one of the best shows. You know, it's on everybody's list of favorite shows except for you.
I'm not knocking the show. I'm just saying that when I tried to watch it, I got too frustrated not being able to understand everybody.
So you don't have
And that
options?
is just a matter of me needing to take the time to get used to the vernacular.
So you hate Irish people?
Yeah, that's basically what I'm
that's
saying.
what we're going
yeah.
with. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next up, we have Monsters and Minions. I am not a Minions guy, but not for any reason other than I have never seen any of the movies related to the Minions. And people say they're great, and I am not knocking that. I laugh at the trailers. I just don't.
Do you watch any, have you ever seen Despicable Me?
No.
Why do you hate children?
Oh, hold on. Let me get out the scroll.
This movie is actually called Minions and Monsters, and it looks friggin' hilarious.
I like the concept.
They try to create a monster so they can film a monster movie. They end up with a little baby monster, and I feel like somehow there's other actual monsters that come into play.
Well, don't play that. They summon Cthulhu, but Cthulhu is actually a real short, baby-like monster, man, and not the giant monster that he's usually portrayed as.
Okay.
You know, Cthulhu. Wow. Eldritch Horror. You're not familiar with Eldritch Horror? All right, Penn, I guess you've never been scared of the end of the world before. What do you think of this movie?
It looks great. It's
going to be a hit.
It's going to be a huge hit. It's going to be as good as all the other Minions movies.
There's going to be so many Minions popcorn things and cups downstairs and plushies.
No, I can't wait. Honestly, this is your big summer movie. It's going to be great. Next up, from independent film company IFC, we have Forbidden Fruits. And I can't tell if this is supposed to be like a sexy movie or like a Mean Girls type of thing, or if it's supposed to be like a comedy.
It's a Mean Girls maybe comedy?
Mean Girls maybe comedy. I started realizing it was comedy when this girl was trying to defend herself after she did something, we don't know what, but she did something horrible. And she was like, I don't know what to tell you. Mercury was in retrograde.
I looked it up.
There you go.
Yeah, I looked it up and Mercury was in retrograde.
So there you go. Yeah.
It's very much a kind of a remake of the movie Witchcraft, or even Mean Girls, where it's like 3 popular girls adopting the new girl in town who's kind of dorky, but then it looks like the new girl, they're into witchcraft. It doesn't look like in this movie the witchcraft is real as much as just like the thing that they do.
Right.
And then the new girl starts to be more aggressive, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, next up we have a good candidate for trailer of the week. My close second trailer was Rose of Nevada, starring George McKay and Callum Turner.
This is, I gotta be honest, this is fighting for first for me.
What do you have? Do you land somewhere else, or are you with me on Peaky Blinders?
No, I don't care about Peaky Blinders because I don't know the show, and so the trailer didn't do anything for me. No, I land somewhere else, but I have problems with that trailer, which makes me want to pick something else, but I have to say it's the better.
So this what you're saying is this trailer looks good, the movie looks great. This is a weird movie about 2 guys that go out on a sailboat, on a fishing boat, and it's not a sailboat, it's a fishing boat, and there's some question if something trippy happens or if they die and it's their
So what happens
if it's
is
a dream state.
this guy moves to a town and this boat comes in without anybody on it. And they're like, oh, well, we've got to send the boat back out again. So he and this other guy decide to work on this boat. And they take the boat out, but when they come back, they've traveled back in time, and everyone thinks that they're the guys that they had heard were sailing this boat. And so every time they go out and come back, it's a different time. And everyone thinks...
Now that makes me want to watch it even more.
Yeah, everyone thinks that they're just the guys that were
right.
always on the boat. So it's like, is it a paradox? Like,
oh my God.
They've always been trapped on this boat? Or they're trying... It's kind of like the show Sliders. They go out just to come back and try and get back to the right time.
Right. Now that I'm a pro and whatnot...
Yeah.
You know, because you told me a few weeks ago I was professional.
Yeah.
I read the comments on these so that I'm oriented to the
Clearly
concept.
Yeah.
And I read one of the comments. The guy said, or the person who wrote the comment said, "This is like Lighthouse." Remember that movie?
Yeah.
They go, "This is like Lighthouse, but in color, with a fishing boat and in color."
I would disagree. I would think film-wise, I think
maybe
it's made to look like an older British film style.
All right. Well, I'm on board. I think that looks great. It's called Rose of Nevada.
Yeah. Next up, we have Eruptia. This is, I think, what we're seeing is Charlie XCX is really getting into film.
She's having her moment, if you will.
Yeah, she was
the
in
moment.
Something else. She has the parody documentary about her coming out,
which is called.
I can't remember. We talked about the trailer several times.
I just made a joke about it.
Oh.
What's the movie called?
I don't know.
The Moment.
Oh, The Moment. Look at you. Look at you. Anyway, so she had the moment.
She had the moment. See, that was funny because
it would have been funnier
worked
if
it right into it.
Yeah.
I just worked it right into the conversation. But you were back there trying to come up with the name of the movie, which I had already said.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It could have been so good.
It could have been, but it was lost on everyone.
Bastard.
Yeah. And then she did the music or part of the soundtrack for Wuthering Heights.
Anyway,
and
Eruptia.
Now she's starring now she's starring in a movie called Eruptia, which is the premise. Do you want to handle it? Do you want me to do it?
No, please do.
She's on vacation with her boyfriend, and they're in Poland, and she decides to connect with an old friend there, and it turns out that I don't know if she was her and the friend had a past relationship or she wants to be in a relationship with that, but her boyfriend's going to propose and she thinks it's boring. Yeah. And she doesn't want to do it, and so she tries to spend more and more time with her friend.
Are you sure you're talking about the right movie?
Eruptia?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a volcano that erupts that keeps them from flying away.
Right, okay,
which is why.
Yep.
And then there's the comment every time she gets together with her friend that she's kind of in love with.
Right.
There's always an eruption, a volcanic eruption.
This movie looks whatever, right?
It does look I thought the acting looked good, but I wasn't really interested in anything else.
Right. Next up, we have a movie called Girls Like Girls from Focus Features. It comes out on June 29th, and I'll tell you about the movie. But before I do, did you notice Zach Braff is in there, and all of a sudden we blinked and he's old? Right? I mean, wasn't he 20 a year ago?
I guess I see more of them because they've been advertising and I've been following the Scrubs reboot.
Oh, yeah.
For some time. But yeah, he's...
All right, well, anyway, Girls Like Girls is basically like a coming-of-age movie. This girl makes out with this other girl and misunderstands the relationship.
Or the girl that says that it was nothing is afraid to come out.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know. It looked good, but whatever.
It's not for us. I think it looks like a well-made movie.
Yes, it looks good.
Next up is my trailer of the week, and that's the Project Hail Mary final trailer, which I have a lot of problems with.
Talk to me.
My problems are that it looks fantastic, but even having not read the book, I know that it spoils
Yeah.
like the big surprise.
It's giving away a lot.
And I know that they already spoiled that in the previous trailer, but I didn't know that the robot was going to be cute. Or not the robot, the alien was going to be like cute and tiny and like really friendly looking. We only saw its hands in the other one. So I feel kind of as like I still really want to see this and it still looks really good, but I also feel like, oh man, like the whole thing would have been better if I hadn't known there was an alien at all.
I first of all agree completely. I didn't really love this trailer, even though I am completely on board. Can't wait to see this movie.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this movie. It's called Project Hail Mary, and it stars what's his face, Ryan Gosling, and the bit with the alien reminds me of Tom Hanks with Wilson.
Yeah.
Right. You know, he's like, because there's a scene apparently where the alien like floats away in the ocean, and Ryan Gosling is like trapped on a surfboard and.
It's exactly like that.
He screams.
And the alien
Rocky!
has like a hand fit print on it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
And earlier in the movie, Gosling had to take out his own tooth because he had a toothache.
Oh,
yeah.
It's exactly
It's
like
tricky.
This
Anyway.
is written by the same guy who wrote The Martian.
Yeah. No, it looks amazing. I can't wait to see it. My very tiny beef with this particular trailer
Where's the beef?
is exactly all the other trailers really showcased the humor.
Yeah.
Where he's in with the scientist going, I am not an astronaut.
Yeah.
I am not, and he goes, I put the not in astronaut. Like, it was good. Yeah.
Yeah. And watching this trailer, I think the worst part of it is, outside of showing the alien, is now you know one of them's going to sacrifice for the other one.
Right.
Like, there's no way that both of them get out, and I think you're going to think that it's Ryan Gosling, and then it's going to be the cute alien dude. He's gonna die. Anyway, but I still got to give it trailer of the week.
Trailer of the week. David's trailer of the week is Project Hail Mary. Next up is a forgettable movie called Obsession. I'm nervous about this. I forget what studio it's from.
Blumhouse.
Blumhouse. And who plays Blumhouse? Is that Lionsgate? That's not Lionsgate.
Aren't they their own thing?
No.
Yeah.
No, they're not a distributor. They make the movies.
Oh.
Somebody else distributes them. But anyway, Obsession comes out on May 15th. What do you think? Am I being too harsh? Does this movie look good to you?
I think the premise is really interesting. We talked about the teaser when it came out ages ago.
Yeah.
And I think that this is looking even more like interesting to me. Like, I don't know that I'll watch it because we're not really horror guys.
Right.
But the premise is the guy gets a wish. Remember, the teaser was a little bit funnier because he tries to call and cancel the wish.
Oh.
and the customer service is like, you can't cancel. But he wishes that this girl would love him more than anyone else ever.
Right.
And it turns out that she's either the wish makes her psycho or she was always psycho. And it looks like she might like try and make herself look like him. She's so obsessed.
Watch what you pray for because you just might get it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the deal, right?
Yeah, the tagline's beware or watch who you wish for or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Omaha, which looks like a movie I won't watch because it looks a little too difficult. But like,
what's the matter, David?
Emotionally difficult. What, you want to watch this? I'm sorry. Movie about kids and
where are we going, Daddy?
Yeah.
Are we going to Disney
Where
World?
are we going, Daddy? Yeah. Looks like a guy out on his luck with his kids trying to do something.
Oh my God.
Traveling.
Did you watch Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith back in the day? Right, because it's too much. You can't. It just like everyone says this is a beautiful movie. You know, it's supposed to be cinematic and well shot and well produced and everything like that. But it's just too much. Like I can't watch these poor kids. You know.
Yeah. It looks well made. It looks like it's going to be heavily emotional, and it's just not. It's going to be rough.
I mean, when you're a kid, don't you?
I've never been a kid.
Don't you know when the wheels come off? Like, don't you like? You don't think you're going to Disney World?
Well, the younger kid thinks he's going to Disney World.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This looks like a good movie, but my other problem with this I put in the show notes is obviously we know it's about a dad who's down on his luck with two incredibly appealing, adorable little monkeys with him, two little kids. Yeah. But what I wrote in the show notes is I have no idea what this movie is about. Like,
yeah. Other than that,
is he on the run from the law? Did he get fired? Like, did his wife leave him? Did his wife die? Does he not have a wife? Like, we don't know anything about this movie except that in one scene after another, the dad is dragging these poor kids along, trying to make ends meet and trying to get by. And, like, they're in this hotel, and the one kid is like, are we going to stay here for very many days? And the dad's like, no. And the dad's like, if the house was on fire, what would you bring with you?
and that's what they take.
That's a tough question to ask a little kid.
Yeah.
All right. Davis, bring it home.
Wow.
We got one more. We can do this. We've done
This
9.
last one is called Deep Water, starring, or at least a little bit of Ben Kingsley in it, and he's one of the pilots.
Oh.
Remember he played Gandhi? Won an Oscar? Whatever.
Don't you know my Gandhi experience?
Oh, did he not talk to you at a party too?
Yeah. My mom took me to see this movie on Flatbush Avenue in a movie theater that is now a shoe store.
Whoa.
And I spent the entire movie in the lobby with my buddy playing Pac-Man. This movie is so fucking boring. Like,
how can you not appreciate the classics?
have you ever watched this movie? David.
At one point in time.
No, bullshit. You've
was
never
on.
watched this. I don't believe you. I don't
At
believe
one
you.
point in time,
Bullshit.
it was
Wrong.
It was on.
No. You've never seen Gandhi. Have you? Are you trying? All right. All kidding aside, grown up talk. Real talk. All right.
Talk?
Real talk. Have you ever seen Gandhi?
No, not as,
No,
not
me
as an
neither.
adult.
Right.
No.
You haven't seen it as a kid either.
I swear that we rented it and that I was in the room.
Playing video games
Nah, this has been before.
on your iPhone in
How old do you
1986.
think I am? How young do
Yeah.
you think I am?
Well, you had one of the first iPhones.
Yeah, it was
a K phone.
A pre-phone. Yeah,
Right. It was an H phone.
exactly.
All right. Deep Water is starring Ben Affleck, Ana de Armas. It's a psychological thriller from the director who brought us Fatal Attraction and Indecent Proposal. I don't know. It's a little unclear whether or not this is getting a...
Well, no wonder you think it's a Hulu because it's not the right movie.
What are you talking about?
What do you think this movie is about?
I just told you it's a psychological thriller.
It's not.
It looks amazing.
No.
I can't wait to watch it.
No.
What are you watching?
It's a movie made by the same guy
You're drunk.
who did what's the shark movie? Deep Blue Sea.
Jaws.
Deep Blue Sea. It's about Ben Kingsley's one of the pilots.
What
and
pilot? There's no pilots.
they're on a plane, okay, and the plane has a bomb on it, and it blows up, and they land in the water, and they're all floating in water, and there are sharks and shit.
Okay, but
and they
stand
gotta
by.
stay alive.
All right, but stand by. In 2022, there's a movie starring Ben Affleck.
2022? Penn! 2022? You didn't check the date of the trailer?
Yeah, it looks really good. I'm going to go home and watch it.
No wonder you're like, oh, it's a Hulu movie.
Deep Water, starring Aaron Eckhart and Ben Kingsley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a modern movie.
Yeah.
This is a current movie
You mean one that's coming out?
Right.
That we would watch a trailer for.
that we would watch a trailer for. Right.
Man.
Boy, it's been a long time since I watched the wrong trailer.
Yeah.
I thought I had that kicked.
It's like the distance between Jason Statham paycheck movies.
Touche. All right, well then, Mr. Smarty Pants, why don't you talk us through this dumb trailer?
Okay. Ben
Which, by
Kingsley-
the way, there's no chance this movie that you're about to describe is as good as about the movie that I described.
Well, no one is
Because that movie
debating
looks
that.
great.
No one is debating this. Well, we're saying, you remember Deep Blue Sea.
Yes, it was
And
great.
it's kind of, horror, comedy,
Yeah.
action. I don't even say horror, but, LL Cool J and giant sharks and a
But
parrot.
Can we just talk about how you glossed right over when you were trying to come up with the name of that movie and you said the shark movie and then I said Jaws?
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, and this is the much more famous shark.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's also sharks in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. They get on a plane, there's a bomb on the plane,
Right.
and they crash into the ocean, and it's like, now what? And they're like, we look for survivors. So they go swimming out because all the stuff is spread out. But then guess what, Penn? This is gonna be crazy.
Okay.
sharks are in the water.
Oh my God.
And they get them.
Are the snakes on the plane?
No snakes on the plane.
No, it's just sharks in the water.
They died in the accident. Yeah. Sharks in the water, snakes no longer on the plane. What are they going to do? What
are there pets on the plane? Remember we had a Pets on the Plane movie?
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, my friend, I think I told you before, I have a friend who makes kids movies, and he sent me the trailer for his new kids movie.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'm allowed to even, I don't think I'm allowed to admit that I saw it,
No,
but it's really good.
Admit to anything.
I can't wait. He's bringing it to Cannes.
Whoa.
It's a film, kids movie, like a legit animated like kids movie.
How many film can you fit in a can? Or do you need several cans?
You need
per
several
film?
cans. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Okay. And anyway, I cannot wait to play this movie. Someday we're going to talk about his trailer on this show.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, so those are the trailers. Penn's trailer of the week is Peaky Blinders: The Immortal Man, which opens at Penn Cinema Lidditz on March 6th. David's trailer of the week is Project Hail Mary, which opens at all Penn Cinema locations on March 20th. I can't tell you how much that means to me. That is such a night. Like, you're getting me all keyed up. I'm all fired. My blood pressure's up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like clenched. And then you hit me with
the
hit me with the little thing. I love that. Like, that other one was too stressful. I'm glad we got rid of that. This week we watched two different movies because David told me that we had to up our game now that we're going to be video, and we got to review multiple movies each week.
No, I mean,
no.
I'm pretty sure I said we just need to at least watch a movie.
Watch a movie. Yeah. I had high hopes of watching both movies.
Yeah.
But in the end, I watched Crime 101, and David watched Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights.
What did I say?
Wuthering.
I think I said Wuthering.
Play it back.
Abacus has a full plate. Does he even listen anymore? We haven't heard from him in a few weeks.
Yeah, he comments. He asked a question recently. I don't remember what it was, but he asked me things to ask on the show.
Oh, okay.
Without writing in.
So he whispers in your ear because he's too cool to write in.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the Big O?
The Big O.
It's funny because he's little.
He's little.
He's little. So they call him Big O.
Stands by his claim that he downloads every episode but doesn't listen.
Okay, so David, what are you trying to say? Wait, hang on. Let me get my pinky out. Wuthering Heights? Why can't you just...
Wuthering Heights. Sorry to...
That was impressive.
Yeah.
That was good. That's some video shit right there.
Yeah.
Did you get that? Did you guys get that?
Yeah.
You got that. I'm sorry.
They're all on their phones. They're like, wait, what? Huh?
All right, now wait. So my first problem with this movie that I haven't seen and the book that I haven't read is why can't you just call it Wuthering Heights? Why does it have to be some uppity word that just... Why?
It's got to be a play on words that I don't know. I mean, you're coming at me for... I don't know.
I have a friend whose wife was an English major in college. I'm going to ask her. I don't. Do you know what wuthering means?
You want to call her right now?
No. Do you know what wuthering means? No, you don't.
I know,
you watch
I
the
know
entire.
What withering means.
You know what withering means, and you know what weathering means.
You're saying different words.
No,
it's W-U.
Do you know what wuthering means?
Yeah, withering. Withering.
We know what withering means.
Right.
That's my patience with you.
Yeah,
and we know what weathering means. That's Gibble still listening to this damn show.
Right.
Right. We do not know what withering means.
Right.
Nobody does. It's a made-up, uppity word that people make up to make themselves feel smarter than everyone else.
I bet you it means something, and I will look it up.
Right, tell us about the movie, and I'll look it up.
This movie is too damn sexually charged for its own good. It does not need to be so charged for no reason. But otherwise, outside of that aspect, I thought the movie was fine. I don't think it's great. I don't ever see myself watching it again, but I don't have any problem with having seen it or anyone saying that they enjoyed it or anything like that. I thought it was fine. I think it's a very odd movie because some of the scenes cinematically are absolutely like magical. Like you're looking at it, and you're like, oh, this like in the composition of this 30 seconds that I just watched conveys so much. Like you could just show someone this, the emotions, the like tension, like it's so amazing. And then it goes from that to looking like a TV set with a painting background, a matte painting background. And I'm not saying that it's because they did a bad job. I think that that's literally the look that they were trying to do here.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense to me.
All right, well, this just in. I take back everything I said.
Oh, wow, it's crazy.
I'm cool with Withering, and now I'm cool with Wuthering.
Because it's a real word.
It turns out it's a totally real word.
That's insane.
Yeah.
This classic literature book would use a real word
right
in its title.
Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. All right. It's an adjective, and it comes from Northern England. So probably our boy Andrew would know all about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to test him next time I see him. I'm going to ask him what
Or your
Wuthering.
friend's wife who lived in England for a minute or whatever you said.
Amy's roommate went overseas, which, by the way, shout out to Emily and Joe, who recently got engaged.
Well, congrats.
But Amy, my wife, so there's two Amy's, so don't get confused. But they're spelled differently, which makes the story easy to follow.
Yeah,
right?
easy to tell.
Right. So
Yeah.
Amy went abroad to study in England and fell in love with Bloody Barry Baker. So Bloody Barry Baker is English, so he should know what Wuthering means. So anyway, what it means is it's characterizing a type of weather. The third one, weather, Weather. It's a type of weather in northern England characterized by strong winds, like the winds of romance and passion and revenge. It's a wuthering day on the moors today. The wuthering wind blows.
Wow.
Everyone who's seen this movie has loved it, but it would have been great if they hated it and it said, the wuthering wind blows, just like Wuthering Heights. All right, so what do you think? Good movie?
I think it's fine. It's
Best movie of all time?
I'm going to...
Oh, my God. Don't do this.
I don't know if I can give best... Like... All right, I give it best movie I've ever seen. I give it the best movie I've ever seen. The Charlie XCX music's really good. I thought it was fine. It's very weird.
Love weird.
Sexually charged in ways that just is off-putting. But then it is not the book.
Oh.
So if you
Have you read the book?
I'm familiar. If you love the book, I read it in high school. If you love the book, this is not the movie. The book, I meant to prepare a breakdown of the book. The book has ghosts in it. It deals with like people telling the story of like this guy who was like a stalker of this girl and everything.
I'm dying over here, David.
This movie has nothing to do with
David,
that.
I asked you if you read the book, and you said I'm familiar with the book.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with Dune.
No,
I didn't have to read that shit.
No. That's totally different.
It's the same exact thing.
That's totally different.
I'm familiar with it. There's ghosts. There's words.
I've read the book. It was just in high school,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
which was like 3 years ago.
Right. Okay. You're right. So David watched Wuthering Heights and gave it best movie of all time. I watched Crime 101, starring Chris Hemsworth and Mark Ruffalo and Halle Berry and Barry Keoghan. And I give it best movie of all time also.
Best movie you've ever seen.
Best movie I've ever seen. Absolutely. Also the last movie I've seen.
Yeah. Coincidentally.
That's like a little...
Do you now
Little
get
wink,
to watch
wink.
Crime 102?
Right, absolutely. Can't wait for Crime. So here's the fun fact. You've not seen the movie.
I have not seen
Do you know why they call it Crime 101?
because he's learning how
No.
to do crime.
Wrong. That's what I thought. But the correct answer is all the crimes that he commits are along the 101. The highway through LA.
I guess they do say that in the trailer now. You think?
Right, but you
They
don't
don't
pick
say the
up on it.
Yeah,
you don't pick up on it. So I'm like halfway through the movie and I'm like, Crime 101.
I get it.
I get it. Anyway,
You said the thing.
here's the thing. On Letterboxd, I gave this 3 stars.
3 stars.
3 stars. And what I meant by
Out
that...
of how many?
Out of 5. What I
Out of
meant by
5.
that was it's good.
Okay.
I recommend it. You should go see it. It's great. I'm not saying it's like anything super unusual, not groundbreaking. I wish there was like another little twist to it. You know what I mean? Like I would have liked another,
Yeah.
little something. But I liked it. I had a good time. I watched it with some guys, and we had a really good time, and everyone enjoyed it. And by the way, true story, in my little Ford Maverick pickup truck, I hit 75 miles an hour on the way home. Because it's one of those car chase movies where you're like, every scene they're going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, you tried to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work out great.
There's not a whole lot of straightaways between here and,
There's not.
and your house.
There's not, but I was moving.
Wow.
What's up?
Wow. Well, so you get best movie you've ever seen.
Best movie I've ever seen.
That's 2 winners. Go see them. They're still in theaters.
I'm going to watch Amy and I want to watch Wuthering Heights. I think it looks like fun. I think it looks good.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was I tricked LOL Jamie into seeing it.
Oh, nice.
She was like, I love Wuthering Heights. It's my favorite book. And then I was like, And then I just
Did you tell her you were familiar with the book?
I just told her that it was not like the book. I didn't tell her that it was not like the book at all until we got here. And then Goonies Jason's like, everyone complains when they're on the way out that it's not like the book. And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, I didn't mention that part.
Goonies Jason.
Yeah. So what are we watching next week?
Well, you tell me. I propose that we choose between Midwinter Break, which looks like a nice. That's the 2 old folks that fall in love or have some kind of romantic story, and then there's the sort of dark comedy How to Make a Killing.
Man, I want to see both of these, but I think the more popular one's going to be How to Make a Killing.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. The number 1 movie next week is going to be I Can Only Imagine 2.
I can only imagine.
And then Wuthering Heights 2, and then Solo Mio, and then Goat. I mean, Goat is going to be so neither of these 2 new movies is going to be even in our top 5. How to Make a Killing will be in Theater 11.
Okay.
What's up?
What's up?
Okay, so next week we are. I mean, unless something goes horribly wrong. I mean, how do you feel so far? I feel like this has been successful, this video.
Yeah, I feel like my soul has been equally captured into 3 video cameras.
Yeah, equally in 3 parts, never to be reunited again.
Yeah, never to be fully...
What if you get up to heaven and God's like, hey, listen, you were on track, I was going to let you in.
We only have footage from 2 of the cameras.
But there's a piece missing.
This soul.
You know, Michael formatted the card wrong.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do for you. I can't let you in. We had a nice spot in purgatory for you, though.
Exactly.
I have a friend. I think I complained to you about this recently, but I'm going to double down on it because he brought it up again.
Yeah.
He stands by his opinion. He didn't like The Sopranos.
I'm just shocked that you have a friend every time you bring it up.
It's imaginary, but they can still be annoying.
He's what did you say? He's shocked that I don't like The Sopranos?
No. He is saying that he didn't like Sopranos, and not only does he say he didn't like it, he goes the second step. That he says Sopranos is not good. Like there's 2 things. You can say, "Oh, I didn't like that show," which you're allowing the opportunity for the rest of the world to like the show, right. Or you can say that show is bad.
Yeah.
In which case you are not allowing anyone else to enjoy it. And my boy went and said he didn't think Sopranos was good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think that Sopranos was a very in its time thing, and having not been a part of it in its time. I do not find it. As good to watch now, but I can understand why it was entertaining at the time.
I just figured if we're going to be putting down one of the best TV shows in the history of TV, we ought to have our pinkies out.
Yeah.
I just think.
Have you tried this one?
I just think it's protocol. David, you're good. All right. So next week we're going to continue this video journey.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't need to say video journey. I think we're just continuing the podcast.
You're just continuing the podcast.
Yeah, and just even cooler than it used
What'll
to
happen in 7 years? Do we go 3D?
Big time. All right, so next week, tune in to yet another. It'll be 324 episodes next week, or 25 or something like that. And we're going to report on, we're going to both commit to watching How to Make a Killing.
Yeah.
Do you remember who it stars? It's some generic dude.
It's Powell. Not Colin Powell.
Oh, yeah.
But the other one.
Glenn Powell.
It'd be a lot funnier if it starred Colin Powell.
Yes.
His
probably
first
would.
breakaway movie.
It probably would. Are you ready for some listener feedback?
All right, listener feedback, questions, comments, so forth and so on.
We do the gobble gobble. We do the turkey wobble. We do the gobble gobble.
Oh, you went down.
I got to sit
You got to
down.
be careful with that though, because you go out of frame, and then these guys are going to be like, "Pat, you went out of frame, and now I can't." I don't have you in frame anymore. I just got your forehead.
Mystery Gobble wrote in regarding the video podcast, or podcast as we now refer to it.
Yeah.
And he said, "Bring it on." And that's all he wrote. Oh, wait, there's a little extra.
What?
There's a little extra.
Would've
He
thought-
wrote, "Bring it on. I'm looking forward to watching you guys bust a move in double speed." That's a reference to his penchant for watching us in double time.
Right.
Okay.
And so that he can watch more of us. Or listen to more of us.
You want to know a fun fact about you? Know me pretty well. You know a lot about me, but
I've heard of you.
there's some
I'm
things.
familiar with you.
There's it's perfect. That right there. I'll give you $50 if you go to my funeral and stand up and say, "I'm familiar with the guy."
I was familiar with
I
him.
was familiar with him.
I feel obligated to do this.
Caleb will give you a fresh $50 bill if you
Perfect.
show up at my funeral and say, "I was familiar with him." Nothing else.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And then she goes to hand me it and is like, I really don't feel like I knew him well enough to take this.
Okay. Now, what I was going to tell you is a fun fact about me that I don't think you knew.
Yeah.
I, in fact, do own a top hat, like a proper top hat.
Whoa.
So when
That
I
fits?
yes, because
'Cause I own one that doesn't fit.
I have a large noggin, you know,
Oh.
and so it's not every hat that fits.
I got mine from Party City.
So you got one of those little.
No, I mean, like, it would fit a child. It doesn't fit me.
So Gobble goes on to write, and I was really disappointed that I forgot to bring my top hat in because I was going to do a little bit, and with the cameras it would have worked.
A get bit.
So he goes on to write, "Can I assume you will be wearing tuxedos with top hats?"
Well,
How funny would it have been if I... Actually, my plan was to put the top hat on before I read his note.
but you know what the problem here is?
No tuxedos.
No, the problem is we know that he's not going to watch this.
That's true. So let's tell him.
We could have just
Let's
said
Let's
that
tell
we
him.
had, and only the people in the know would be the ones who watched.
All right, so everybody watching, I'm talking to you right now. Don't let on that I'm not actually wearing a top hat. So we're going to go backwards.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Scott, yes, we are wearing tuxedos. I also could have worn I own a pink tuxedo t-shirt. You know that you've
Could
seen
have been
those?
perfect, yeah.
And then he makes a little jab. He says, he signs off, Penn, I'm certain you have said before you have a face for radio.
Amazing.
I think that's just like a friendly barb. I don't think he's really calling me ugly. Maybe.
Whoa. He just complimented your face.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect on radio.
Yeah.
You have a radio right here.
Yeah. Can I tell you about my radio?
Yeah. I was wondering why we had a radio.
We have a radio partly because they wanted to. We have lights behind the thing, and they were like, "Oh, it'll look cooler if we have stuff in front of the lights."
Right.
I don't know why, but that's what they said, and they're experts.
They are experts.
They're nothing if not consummate experts. So, this radio, true story. I'm not making this stuff up. This radio has been in my life since the early 1970s. This was on the kitchen counter in my house when I was growing up, just a young lad in Brooklyn.
Wow.
And it was in my dad's office, and then somewhere along the line, it ended up in my hands, and it works. It's still, I tuned it.
Holy smokes.
It's out of tune now. Somebody bumped it, but I always listen to him.
Blaming someone else.
Yeah,
Typical
big time.
Penn.
Well, it was probably Will Turner right here.
Is that? Wait, hold on a second. Is that the boyfriend that you've been talking about this whole time? It turns out to just be an action figure.
Somebody said Orlando Bloom, but that's a character, right? Will
Turner is played by Orlando
Played
Bloom.
by Orlando.
That is Johnny Depp,
which
who
is
plays Jack Sparrow.
which is ironic because Orlando Bloom is actually a more theatrical name,
right.
a better pirate name.
Not a better boyfriend name, apparently.
No, best boyfriend name ever is Will Turner.
Yeah.
Radio right here since the 70s. Why did we bring that up? Oh, because he said I have a great face for radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you want to walk us through Tony Balonge?
Tony Balonge, a.k.a. Tony Baloney. He writes in and says, there I was, listening to the Penn Cinema Podcast, minding my own business, listening to the Penn Cinema Podcast. What do my ears partake of? The news I didn't even know, or as he wrote, I didn't even know that I needed. The podcast could be on video? The cake of good news just keeps filling this fat boy up.
Stand by.
Yeah.
I want to ask. Well, first of all, are we ready to unveil our new email address?
I think we are.
Okay.
It's podcasts at penncinema.com.
So podcast at penncinema.com. Yeah. If you thought, I want to hear from a listener who thought we were kidding. Who thought this was like
everyone thought we were kidding.
We were doing a bit, we weren't really going to do video?
Yeah.
You think a lot of
these guys are big talk,
right,
and no show,
right?
Turns out we're both.
Okay, so Bologna goes on.
Now, Penn, you will remember this because you are as young as I am. David, you are a zygote and will need to Google this ahead of time to know what we are talking about. Penn, let's let David sit at the children's table and let us chat. My first thought about hearing this news was Kiss Unmasked. Penn will remember this. No, I am not talking about how everyone said how unfortunate they look, how unfortunate their look was when they took the makeup off. I don't know why I struggled with this sentence. Anyway, what I am talking about is the bandmates could walk around totally anonymous before the makeup removal. They enjoyed freedom and the ability to shop at Giant and not be slammed with autograph seekers and groupies. Have you thought this through?
He's making a reference to Kiss was, I don't know if you're familiar, a famous rock band back in the day, and they were covered in makeup and costumes.
And they kissed.
And then later, they took off the makeup and costumes, and it became a real problem for them because they were no longer able to just sort of freely roam the land.
That makes sense, yeah.
And I think he's making a joke about how famous you're going to be. He doesn't seem to be worried about me.
Nah. Yeah. Well, face for radio.
Right.
Play the tape out to the end. This could be the beginning of the end of anonymity.
Of what?
Anonymity.
Gotcha.
I said it right the first time.
What was it?
It gets harder and harder.
I didn't hear.
You will be mauled by fans everywhere you go. Fans will be after you like a fat kid at a buffet. I'm totally down with this move, and I am excited. Since I work with David, I do see his facial expressions, and they are top shelf. This is going to be good. Tony Balone from the safety of anonymity.
Love that guy. Last up, we have Nick Landis playing already. Now, Nick... Oh, yeah, sorry.
Can you fly this plane and land it?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Boom.
Boom. Nick is slowly becoming one of our best contributors. I like the fact that everyone else is all going talking about video, and he's like, let me tell you something about Greta Gerwig.
Yeah.
Right? He's all business.
He's like, how did you guys shut up about that?
He's all business.
Let's go back to Tony's thing. Have you ever been recognized out in public for the podcast or anything?
Frequently.
Yeah? Who they're like, wait, is that Penn Ketchum from the Penn Cinema Podcast?
I'll tell you the most recent. I mean, it does happen to me all the time. Yeah. I'm at the hardware store trying to buy something. Not trying. I'm at the hardware store buying something. And the woman goes, the lady checking me out, very nice, super nice. And she goes, you probably don't remember my daughter. And I was like, okay.
That's a statement. That's never a good opening.
Never promising. And I was like, my first immediate thought was, she probably worked here, back in the day or something along those lines. Yeah. And it turned out that her daughter, and honestly, I'm not sure if it's her daughter or her niece or her friend's daughter or something along those lines, made a movie. And luckily, I did remember the movie and the daughter's dad. Actually, I remember the dad's exact name.
Nice.
Which I was able to drop into the sentence to prove that I was connected, But yeah, it happens frequently. I love it. I mean, I'm not complaining. I absolutely love it because I love the theater and I love Lidditz. I love the community, and it's great. I love when people stop me to talk about movies and their opinions and their questions, and I absolutely love it.
I've been noticed twice in the theater for the Penn Cinema Podcast. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been noticed outside, but when I did the Langcast, I used to get recognized a lot for that. People would hear my voice and be like, "Oh,
well, you're screwed now." Because now we got your picture up. People are going to be like, oh, shit, that's the guy.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
The guy that was snoring through Wuthering Heights.
It's not like this is Super Mario.
Right. All right. So Nick Landis Plan already writes in regarding Narnia. Greta Gerwig's Narnia has a 2-week exclusive IMAX window starting on Thanksgiving. So the earliest Avengers could move would be December 10th. I doubt that they would disrupt their marketing plan just to get 1 week of IMAX theaters. I agree. Maybe we'll see a fan first IMAX exclusive. No way. I definitely watch. Oh, and then I want to come back to that topic. But Nick goes on to say, I definitely watch a video pod version. I'd just say if you do anything special for the video version, make sure it's still audio friendly. Even when I have podcasts on, I'm usually working, and so it's never the primary attention. So in other words, don't act like we're going to be paying attention to you.
Right.
Just because we have to look at you doesn't mean that we're gonna.
Right. Well, I think what this is really like. So, for instance, one of the I think I might have mentioned this last week, but one of the shows podcasts that I listen to is primarily a video podcast, and they reformatted with new hosts, and they're 4 episodes in, and I don't know I don't know which name goes with which of the new hosts.
We never introduced ourselves.
Well, yeah, it's true.
So why don't you
we
go
did at the beginning.
Oh, that's right.
We start the show off introducing
yeah,
ourselves.
that's right.
So we're fine.
All right, we're good.
But in the show, I know that the guy has 2 co-hosts, and I don't know which one goes with, because they never refer to each other by name, and they never introduce themselves at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
So I think we're okay.
I want to get back to his first topic because I know we're running a little long. Greta Gerwig's IMAX exclusive prevents Dune from moving to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Dune and Doomsday, commonly referred now to Doomsday. We talked about this last week. We're going to have an ongoing all year a watch because the question is, are they going to stay on the same date? And we posed the question, will one of them move? Will one of them blink? I increasingly think the answer is no, which you agreed with last week. But I do want to share a little tidbit. This week, as I was booking my films, I did find myself on the phone with an executive with an unnamed movie company. And this person would not really be motivated to mislead me, right?
Yeah.
But this person...
Unlike me.
Right. This person shared with me that there are negotiations going on behind the scenes that none of the parties involved, whether it's Warner Brothers, IMAX, or Disney, none of them want it to stay the way it is. But nobody's willing. It seems to me that nobody's willing to blink. But it was interesting to me that they are. It's not like somebody like it would be very normal for one of the people I deal with to tell me like I ask them all the time, is anybody given any consideration to X, Y, and Z? And they would say no, it's not even on the table. And what they told me the other day was they're trying. So I hope that that somebody can move somewhere. And clearly it's not going to be Dune moving to Narnia, moving to Thanksgiving, because that's a big deal, that Narnia movie.
I don't know if there was, I think that the Narnia movie is a big deal.
No, I meant that sincerely.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be IMAX exclusive.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
it's a Netflix thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My all-time favorite studio.
Of all time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Penn, we've been talking for a while now, and that really brings me to something I woke up this morning thinking.
Right.
And I said, you're a little ahead of the game there with that.
I know. I'm waiting.
Trying to do. I got to ask, Penn, what's up with you? Oh, perfect. He had no button-up shirt to button up.
Right. Normally I try to button up.
Yeah.
Because now this is my time to shine.
Right.
This is the one time in the show it's all about me.
He straightened his hair out.
I got myself together.
Yeah.
And then closed the band right on time, as I always do. Now, there was a listener who did not write in.
Our one listener.
Our listener, one of the 2 or 3 listeners who did not write in, but texted me on the side.
Oh, snap, crackle, and pop.
I'm going to give you one guess. I'll tell you what the topic was, and then you can guess which listener it was.
Okay.
I have 1,000% chance that you get this correct.
Okay.
This person was texting me on the side about F1.
Would it have been top 10th Sarah?
I don't want to name names.
Yeah.
but her initials are Top 10 Sarah. Okay.
Perfect.
And here's the thing. I think it's important for you to know. I think it's important for all of our listeners to know that this is not just another F1 season coming up. The cars are lighter. The engines are 50-50 gas or petrol. I'm sorry, petrol and electric.
Yeah.
There's different rules around aerodynamics. All the cars are starting from scratch. There's all kinds of different rules being applied. This is the first major off-season changes in a decade. So I'm actually on board, and we're all excited. We're all rooting for Team Cadillac. Obviously. Okay, so that's my bit about F1. I'm also, Amy and Kayla and I are thick into season 4 of Traders. No spoilers, please, because we're not caught up to the current episodes.
Pee-wee Herman's in it.
I'm also still hot on the Trainer Road podcast. And I'm watching season 2 of Lincoln Lawyer, which I'm enjoying, but I also find myself, not enjoying. Do you know what I mean? I like the universe that it's in, but sometimes I'm like they get together for these heavy conversations, and I find myself hitting the 10-second advance button, hit it a few times so I don't have to watch the mushy shit.
Mystery gobble.
I just want to know who gets murdered.
Yeah.
And where's
That's the only thing you ever want to know.
Yes. Who gets where's next clue?
Yeah.
All right, David. The other thing that people asked me this week on the side was
That's weird.
They asked me, David, what's up with you?
They asked you, David, what's up with you?
Yes.
And you were like, I'm Penn.
And I was like, don't worry, after this week we'll be video and you'll get us sorted out.
Yeah,
it's a common mistake, but yeah.
It's been relatively low key in that almost immediately after I left here on Sunday, rushed out.
Right.
Raced. I was like, I got to get away from Penn. And
I get that a lot.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I subscribed to Peacock so that I could watch the Olympics.
Dope.
And so I've been watching the Olympics pretty much every night. And it was one of those things where I was even in this point where I was like, I bet I'll need to second screen this and I'll play some video game or something on my Switch while I watch it. I have been fully focused on the primetime stuff.
Do you think that's why Ilian McGillian fell down? Because you started watching? Before you started watching, he was the quad god.
Oh, yeah.
And was on an Olympic tear. Wow. And then as soon as you started watching, he wiped out and finished 8th.
That's weird because I didn't know that had
I mean, I don't want to connect the dots.
Because on Friday, when I'm assuming he fell, I was, obligating I was taking part of my obligation to see a movie, Wuthering Heights, instead of watching...
Withering Heights?
Yeah, Weathering
Heights.
Yeah, right. Instead of watching
The wind is blowing on the moors, my friends.
Yes, exactly.
Like an old man returning soup at the diner.
Perfect analogy.
Yes.
Yeah, so I did not see Friday's broadcast.
Oh, sucks for you.
I know. So I didn't know that happened. But I have been having fun watching them. Some of the skiing stuff, they're like, oh, this person's the best in the world and everything. And then 2 seconds in, they fall. And I'm like, ha! Got him. Got him.
So you like watching the Olympics to make yourself feel better about the world's elite athletes?
Yeah,
okay, good. Got it.
I could have fallen.
Right, come on. Who could do that? I could do that.
It's not that special.
My favorite thing is to watch the Olympics and then look over and tell Amy, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could probably do that.
Yeah. See, I'm more about the falling part. I could fail just as spectacularly.
Right. Come on.
It's no big deal.
I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
You want to impress me? Take the wheel.
Speaking of wheels.
Yes.
One of the things I spent a couple hours doing this week is building a way too big for my apartment cat wheel. I've been having problems with my cats not being a little bit aggressive with energy. So I was reading and they're like, cat wheels are great for expending the energy. I'm not going to say that it was a mistake, but I am going to say that other choices could have been made. I haven't been able to get them to use it much yet.
Have they used that at all, even once?
They've gotten on it.
Okay.
And they've moved it a little bit, and they get scared of it. Okay. I have to get the right kind of treats to motivate them. Yeah. I've been watching training videos. Yeah. And these training videos, they're like, oh, well, by day 2, they were using it on their own. It's like,
zero.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
There's no way.
There's no way.
That's like David saying he saw Gandhi.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah.
All right.
And then lastly, I bought a physical book this week. And I can't remember the last time I bought a physical book outside of a graphic novel and Dune books in ages. Usually, I either read it electronically or whatever. I bought Dungeon Crawler Carl. Are you familiar? Are you familiar? This is like the big hit.
I'm not even remotely. No, I'm not. I can't even lie.
This is the big hit book series right now.
A lot of times when people ask me about someone and I know that I should know them,
yeah, you're familiar.
I say like, well, I'm familiar with them. But I have no clue what's going on.
It's okay. I don't really know. All I know is that it's huge. It's everywhere. It's supposed to be amazing. I haven't started yet.
Okay, great.
All right, next week, we're going to be watching How to Make a Killing. If you want to be a part of the show, the best way to do that is to email us, podcast@penncinema.com. That's our new email.
New email. Don't.
Podcast.
But the old one will still forward to this.
Right. But I really prefer if you use the new one.
Please. I mean, come on.
Podcast
It would be rude not to. Yeah.
But if you want to be a part of the show, Penn, what's the best way to do that?
The best way to do that is to start your own video podcast.
Yeah.
And start a show talking about the Penn Cinema Podcast. Because what'll happen is it'll be like a little echo thing. And if you do...
Penn Cinema Podcast Review.
The Penn Cinema Podcast Review. And if you do that, I promise, I give my word that I will, in fact, talk about your show and promote your show on our show. I mean, it could be a beautiful thing.
We'll see if I allow it.
Right. And if you don't want to go through the effort, then just tell a friend how much you enjoy the show.
That's so easy. If you don't have a friend,
yeah,
just tell us.
Tell us. We're your friends. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, once again, for the Penn Cinema Podcast, I'm David Moulton.
And I'm Penn Ketchum. Take care and party on.
Thanks for joining us this episode. Our hosts would love to hear from you. To contact the show with your thoughts and reviews, email podcast@penncinema.com. This podcast is a production of Penn Cinema. Escape to the movies at Penn Cinema, featuring crisp digital projection, killer sound, reserved seating, and premium power recliners. With locations in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Wilmington, Delaware, and Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania. Showtimes and tickets available at www.penncinema.com.